Dear Grace, the melodies came back. I was humming just now, drawing, and I remembered that whenever I'm drawing, well, whenever there's a flow of power, and my hand is like the medium, the hand of the conductor, so to speak, and channel where the music upwells, and I'm drawing upon the melody that remembers itself, comes together and flows into the drawing, which comes together through indecipherable translations, the rhythmic tones in the wide air, condensing onto the flat page, into the lines that undulate and interpenetrate. The melody, I think, crucially remembers crisis, moments of intensest sorrow, estrangement, grief, whose property is to be expressed, to be conducted as I listen and hear the melody flow through me into the wide space that is unbounded and that is the release of the sorrow and the narrow bondage, transmuted into the wider connections, or better, released into the connection which is also bondage. And this springs from some stratum beneath knowledge, beneath even the floor where I first heard and felt unheard beneath hearing, the trains moving through the valley, across the wide parks and industrial flats, into the ghastly Bidonville across from Sears, into the black section and the Syrian and Lebanese sections, into the Victorian neighborhoods of huge slattern frame houses broken into apartments, rented by transients, workers in steel mills from depressed states, Tennessee, Ohio, West Virginia, Arkansas, spilling out of their apartments on Saturday evening in their underclothes and the naked children, and felt the silent connection as the vibrations rose everywhere, nowhere, through all of them, and through all the rooms and windows and trees and every broken toy. The train in Birmingham itself remembering and releasing now, still with a shudder. First, the beds in Davidson, 2 rooms with one shared corner, one where I slept and the other where my parents slept, whispered and made love, trembling toward the climax with strange, shivering laughs, with their moans through the plaster, as the whole house shook and the train moved on under the water tower toward Morrisville, Statesville, and into the high mountains. And second, quote, almost always at the beginning of the memory sequence, stands the train which marked departure. Convoys of ordinary freight cars, sealed, always packed. Among the travelers there are old people, sick people, children, nursing women, lunatics, or individuals who go mad during the journey. And if God is recollection, what then is this God? And yet, this springs, or is continuous with, the low vibrations, the low shudder of birth through all things, from the beginning, dying and born, in fear and pain, ecstasy and the low whispering laughter, and reborn, and ever again. When I sing, when the melody comes together, that is, upwells unbidden, from a far and unknown sorrow, and from before, because it's our only message from there, so that my song is connected with that song from before the beginning, and is its own, as I am its own. This is probably pretty hard to put together, to understand, and certainly it's hard for me to understand. The basic image that I'm working with is of the ripples in the lower part of the drawings, those undulations that are waves, as of the low waves of heat from the beginning of all things. That image that keeps recurring, but also waves of the sea and waves of sound. And so when I'm humming, unconsciously the melody comes back when I'm drawing and impels me to draw, and so that I know that I'm drawing well at that moment. I associate this melody, the advent of this melody, with the rhythmic vibrations under the figures in the drawing, the melody upwelling into the drawing, just as the undulations upwell into the drawing, into the city of the tall drawing, into the dance of the figures in the tall drawing. And I see, for a moment, glimpse something that like a shudder of awareness that the explosion at the beginning of the world that we know, the universe that we know, it sends up ripples that become us, that flow into us, and yet continues to send these slower, gentler ripples through us at every moment as its evidence, as we are its evidence, as the melodies that occur to us, the words that occur to us, the thoughts, the hopes, the fears, all of it is its evidence. It's the evidence of a message from the beginning and from before the beginning. The beginning is a message from before the beginning. From where? We have no knowledge of that, but we feel at certain moments that it's upwelling and continues to pass forward toward us like a signal, like a word, like the logos, like the word.